Hello everyone, this is JAIK. I asked you guys on Discord to ask me some questions, and at the end of the month, I was going to answer all of them. So, without further ado, let's jump right into it. Oh, and I guess I'll also have some gameplay in the background. Probably Enter the Gungeon or something. I'm recording the audio separately from my gameplay, because whenever I play Gungeon, like, I get really into it, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so enjoy also watching me die over and over again. The first question is from Betrayal. What is your opinion on FEH as a whole, and how can IS fix it? I've said it time and time again. I think the biggest flaw that Fire Emblem Heroes kind of faces is how a player is supposed to progress. I think a progression system gated behind orbs is incredibly flawed. And unless you have hefty amounts of money, right, you aren't really encouraged to summon. You're encouraged to hoard and really just save up for a single character so you can plus 10 that one character instantly. And then on top of that, it's like if you invested incorrectly, right, then you're just completely screwed for a while. Another thing that intelligent systems can do is really just communicate with us. I think the biggest flaw that intelligent systems kind of has is they refuse to really talk with us. What is it? I was talking to XXX Tactation, and he's like, it's kind of baffling that FE or Fire Emblem Heroes still doesn't have an English Twitter. It's like they don't value the English player base at all. Considering, okay, this is by Apon, A Perfect, Super, Bob 3. Considering you play Cypher, have you played the Pokemon card game? And then he kind of wanted me to expand, I guess, a little bit on kind of all the card games I've played. I do know how to play the Pokemon card game. I'm just not very good at it. I never really learned the meta behind it. But I do kind of like collecting the cards. Or I did like collecting them back when they reprinted the first ever Pokemon set. So yeah, I collected all the, I started collecting again during that time, and then once that set ended, I basically stopped collecting altogether. As for card game experience, I've played Yu-Gi-Oh! Somewhat competitively. I played Hearthstone. I got pretty good at Hearthstone. I played Shadowverse, got pretty decent at Shadowverse, and then I got really lazy. Tried Magic the Gathering Arena. I'm awful. I'm awful at Magic the Gathering. So yeah, I think that's it. Ninian is best boiler-free girl. Asks, why did you start this whole thing? YouTube, Twitch, Discord thing you got yourself going on. Originally, I just wanted to. Originally, the whole point of my YouTube channel was to just make League of Legends videos that just featured me and my friends. And then, kind of as I went on, I was like, I really fucking like Fire Emblem, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna make a Fire Emblem video. And then I got really into doing that. And then, yeah, here we are now. One of my mantras that I live by is just to make cool shit. So, yeah, YouTube's just another avenue for me to really express my creativity, I guess. Za Blakeman 51805. Oh, I think it's just 518. Asks, what is your advice for people that are finishing up exams and school? So I'm probably a little bit late to the party, but really it's just for one, there are still people that are still going to be going to school. Finish strong, okay? Unless you're a senior. I get the senioritis thing, but if you're, a freshman, sophomore, junior, always finish strong so that way your fourth year you can slack off a little bit, okay? Because your last senior year, you really don't want to do anything, okay? Especially after you get accepted into a college or university, or you just know what you're gonna do afterwards, right? But in order to have that luxury of freedom, right, you need to finish strong the 3 previous years, okay? and then kind of take the time in summer to recharge, do whatever, right? For those that are going into college and still are unsure what they want to do, just find something that you're passionate about, okay? And if that doesn't work out, then it didn't work out, okay? But don't be discouraged that it didn't work out, okay? And then as for the people that are going out of college, right? They're finishing up exams, you know, they got a workplace lined up, or maybe you don't have a workplace lined up. The thing is, right? I was working while I was in college, right? Towards the profession that I was, you know, that I was studying for, and then now I don't have a job. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fucking bum. But the thing is that, like, you're still young, right? We're still young. We're gonna have a lot of opportunities. We're going to have a lot of avenues open to us, right? It's just we gotta work towards getting those avenues open now, right? Because as we grow older, those chances are gonna become less and less. So to sum it up, for those in school, finish strong. Those going to college, pursue what you're passionate about. And for those coming out of college and they're anxious about what they're going to do next, just don't worry. There's going to be a lot of opportunities for us. Door Rug asks, what is the best monster girl type? Dragon girls. And thoughts on fit waifus? Hell yeah. Someone asks, favorite N64, GameCube, Wii U, and Switch game. Favorite N64 game, Super Mario 64, and then a close second would probably be Mario Party 2. But dang, that's kind of hard to say because the N64 has so many bangers. But I think Super Mario 64 at this current moment in time is my favorite N64 game. As for GameCube, Path of Radiance, Wii, Radiant Dawn. I mean, what? You're asking a Fire Emblem fan what his favorite GameCube and Wii games are. Path of Radiance, Radiant Dawn. There you go. But if I had to exclude Fire Emblem games, let's see. On the GameCube... See, I never owned a GameCube growing up, so all my experiences of GameCube games are just going over to a friend's house to play. Mario Kart Double Dash is pretty good. It's like probably, in my opinion, still the best Mario Kart game. Let's see. Yeah, I can't really think of other GameCube games off the top of my head. Because I wasn't, like, you know, like, I think everyone's played Melee, but I wasn't really big on Melee. I watched a bunch of competitive games on it. It's fun to watch, but, like, it's not really fun to play for me. I should preface by saying I'm not really a big Smash guy. The first, like, Smash that I'm really getting into is Ultimate. So I should probably preface by saying that before I get angry comments about, what the fuck, Melee's the best Smash Brothers game ever. But yeah, let's see, my favorite, so I can't, Luigi's Mansion is also pretty good. I played that at a friend's house, at a sleepover. He passed out, so I played Mario, or he passed out while he told me to play Luigi's Mansion, and I had a blast playing that shit. That was pretty fun. As for Wii games, I'm not too, Super Mario Galaxy I think was pretty good. Yeah, I think that's about it. But yeah, Path of Radiance, Radiant Dawn, and then besides that, I think Mario Kart, Double Dash, Luigi's Mansion, and Super Mario Galaxy. I'm not even that big of a platform guy, but Mario, like 3D platformers, I guess they have something, right? Favorite Wii U game? I don't really know too many Wii U games, so fuck, I guess Wind Waker HD. I don't really know, man. I'll be honest. I've never owned a Wii U, and the only time I went to a friend's house to play on the Wii U was to play Smash 4. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And then favorite Switch game? So far, it's Smash Ultimate, because that's the only game that I own. Overcooked 2 is pretty good on the Switch as well. The Blue But Orange Knight asks, cats or dogs, and explain why. Dogs, because I am a dog owner. Swift Weasel asks, what's your favorite genre of video games? RPGs. I mean, but I thought that was pretty obvious. Yeah, I'm kind of someone who likes to spend copious amounts, min-maxing, being efficient, and yeah, and kind of the games that allow me to do that are RPGs. A close second would be, I guess, as much as I complain about them, or MOBAs. I really like playing MOBAs. I like the team-based aspect of MOBAs in comparison to RTS. Yeah. Noct Swift asks, why is Pent simply the most stunning man in Fire Emblem's entire franchise? You know, that's a good question, because I don't know myself. Intelligent Systems was like, let's create a character that's almost like the most amazing thing to grace Fire Emblem ever. And then they're like, yeah. And then that's how Pent was created. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know where I was going with this one. Oh man, I think I'm like getting really sick. I feel, you know, that like that congestion that you feel when you're sick and stuff. Okay, maybe you don't, but I have like this congestion going on in my nose area, and I feel it. You know what I'm saying? I feel the allergies, the over-impending sickness coming during the spring. You know, I was coughing like a bitch this morning too, so. But yeah, anyways, moving on. JE asks, have you ever dealt with heartbreak? So, alright. The thing with heartbreak, in my opinion, is that it's gonna happen no matter what. Okay? And and I guess it also depends on the kind of heartbreak, right? That you're gonna go through, right? That can affect you as a person, right? So I'll be taking the angle in which, like, you know, your heart got broken by a female companion, you know what I'm saying? Got broken by the other gender, or maybe if you don't roll that way, and you know you like dudes or girls and you're the same gender, hey, no worries. Over here at the JAIK channel, we're inclusive. You know what I'm saying? Or is it inclusive or exclusive? Well, you know, whichever one is the more welcoming term, you know what I'm saying? Hey, I don't mind, but either way, I'm gonna be talking about heartbreak in that sense, okay? I don't know where I was rambling on with that, but no matter what, heartbreak is gonna happen, right? Whoever you thought your soulmate was gonna be, right, might not have turned out the way you wanted it. Shit happens, that's life, okay? But the most important thing, in my opinion, is, one, did he or she make you a better person? And if the answer is yes, then I think there's a less of a reason to be upset, okay? Because as we go through life, right, we're going to be meeting a lot of people, brief or intimate. And if that heartbreak taught you a lesson, then that's a good thing for your growth as a person. And it's going to make you a better person for the next partner, or for your next partner, okay? Like, no matter what, right? Like, whether heartbreak kind of like made you a better or I guess a bitter person, right? I think the most important thing is you learn from those lessons and you move on. Okay? And yeah, I don't know. Well, shit. Fuck. That's as far as I scripted for that one. So. But either way, if you have gotten a heartbreak by the other, or by a significant other, right? Just keep your chin up. Life is gonna bring you many more opportunities, and in the end, that person just wasn't for you. And I think there's no reason to be upset over that. I missed the question from Minion Best Spoiler Free Girl. What's your stance on retconning lore? This is coming from me hearing just now that they retcon the incest out of Fates LMAO. I don't think they should retcon lore at all. I think it makes, if you're retconning lore, there better be like a very like there should be a really good reason that you retcon lore. Okay. Like, in the instance of Persona, right? I know they retconned Hitler out of there, right? And then they just kind of put, like, Dictator or some shit like that. But still look like Hitler, right? With shades on or something. If if that's the case, whatever, right? But I think you should never. But in the case of something like, you know, you've retconned so much lore that you have to bring up like, but in the original game they did this, blah blah blah. You know, then like, I feel that's just I don't vibe with that, I should say. I hope I made sense. Jesus Christ, dude. Like, fuck, dude. It's only 2:17 p.m. over here, and I'm just like, I'm struggling, dog. I'm struggling. Delta asks, do you watch JoJo? Yes. And then Winter47 asks, why does JoJo keep killing off my favorite characters? That sounds like a you problem, Gong. So either way, I just want to give a quick thank you to everyone that left me questions in the Ask Jay a Question. Hopefully I answer them to the best of my ability. I said in the very start that if I answer the questions in the channel, then I'm not going to really feature them in the video. Thank you everyone for submitting questions, and if you want to submit questions, just join my Discord, which I'll probably forget to leave in the description below. But hope to see you guys next time. Deuces.